Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with the one and only Martin Bakole. Martin, sir, how you doing?
What can you?
I'm not too bad. All the better for speaking to yourself. You're in action this weekend against Carlos Takam. Look, Carlos has been in boxing for a long time now. We've seen a lot of tape on him. But what's your scout report on Carlos? What do you make of him as a fighter?
Like you say, he has been boxing for long and has got more experience. He fight all the top guy out there, so it's a good name for me. Especially like he's a young brother. He mentioned one day in the interview, but young, still strong and clever than the old man. So I'm ready to see what he's going to bring Saturday night.
What type of fight do you think this will be?
I think this will be a close fight. But if you make mistake of make it close fight, you will get knocked out and you won't go 10 round. But if you try to play a game, and then I'll take my win on the point because I can't see him got me inside and win the fight on the point or knockout. I'm too strong, too big, too tall for him.
It's a big opportunity for you, Martin. It's not often that you get big opportunities. You're a fighter who's often avoided by other fighters. Do you feel that you have to win in emphatic fashion to send a statement to get another big opportunity?
Yeah, it's a big opportunity, like you say, fighting under Tyson Fury and Ngannou cut in Saudi Arabia, big show. And like you say, I always go to the fight to win. No, I don't spend all my life in the gym for me to jump in the ring for loss. No, I always be ready to win the fight and work hard to win the fight. So I hope I'm going to win. No, only God knows, what will happen tomorrow on a Saturday night. But and my feeling, believing in myself, I'll win the fight. No matter if this knockout or my point, Martin Bakole is going to win the fight. That is what I'm going to do on Saturday night.
Now, Martin, just to get your thoughts, you mentioned there Fury versus Ngannou. You've been sparring Fury. You're someone who's brought in, you're a trusted fighter to help fighters in their sparring ahead of camps. What was sparring like with Tyson Fury?
Yeah, sparring with Tyson Fury is amazing sparring and it's a beautiful sparring to watch. And it's a nice sparring for both of us because it's a good learning. It's like a fight when you spar. And Tyson is, it's different level and there's someone else, he brings some stuff in the ring, a big guy but moving like a flyweight, nice movement, nice fit movement, and boxing mind working. So it's a good sparring between me and him.
I just spoke to someone else who sparred him also, and they highlighted a couple of things. They said he's really good at leaning on you, draining you, and using his weight. Did he do that with you? Was that a tough thing to adapt to?
Yeah, Tyson, how to do that, and especially I don't know if he was planning, preparing on Ngannou on that. He was trying to do that, and as soon as I recover, and that he's doing that, I know he's preparing for the fight. I let him do it some couple because I help him because he's got a big fight, but I was not telling let him do everything he want because I was preparing the fight as well. But Tyson is everyone knows Tyson.
They also said that he was really good or surprisingly good on the inside as well. His inside fight game was really good. Were you surprised by how good he was on the inside too?
Yeah, he's good inside as well, but most of his outside is amazing outside. But against me outside, you won't touch me because I'm moving like him. So you need to come inside, and inside, I'm good as well inside. So that's what I was saying is a 50-50 sparring and good sparring. If you ask Tyson, he will tell you himself. He checked my hand after sparring. He said, "This is a good. I never get a sparring like this. It's a good sparring." But it's a sparring. We both preparing for the big fight. So I'm preparing for Carlos Takam. He's preparing for Ngannou, who's got power, a big man. So it's all sparring. Everything is the gym. Stay in the gym.
Your coach is obviously your number one backer, and he speaks so highly of you. And he says he says that we see this version of Martin in the gym that's a brilliant fighter. Have we seen that version of you in the ring yet, though, Martin?
Of course, believe Billy Nelson if he tell you something. So we've been together now for 6-7 years now. So if he tell you something that a minute, you can see I'm working hard, pushing myself to the limit. If you ask me to do something, I always do it double. So that's the reason why he's believing in me, and I always believe in myself as well. That's the first thing to do. And I have a boxing brain working, so I push myself every day. I always do what he asks me to do. If he tell you that, just believe him.
I remember seeing you fight Kevin Johnson in Newcastle. This is a year after your defeat to Michael Hunter, and a colleague of mine in the media, he said to me, watch this guy, he's a good fighter, he'll show people he's a good fighter, he just needs a big opportunity. You've had some good opportunities, but not a big one yet. Why do you think you haven't had that big opportunity just yet?
Because I deserve it. No, the mistake I made in the UK is to spar all top guys. No, they see now Martin Bakole in the sparring and in the fight. That's why they're avoiding me a little bit. But I should get the big fight for long. If you watch my ranking, is it good for everyone? Yeah. So everyone will want that. But why not get in the fight? Because it's not that they will give me a chance. No, I deserve, because I'm number 2 WBA. I deserve it. So I'm looking for the big fight. I'm just waiting for my time. I know they can run, but they can't hide. I'm waiting for my time.
Now, there's one fighter who's made no bones about wanting to fight you. You've made no bones about wanting to fight him. That's Michael Hunter in the rematch. Is that fight still possible? Is that fight going to happen?
I was looking for that when it was a number 1 WBA long time ago. Boxer and Billy, they proposed him the fight. He said no to fight, but we were surprised after he said no to the fight, and he posted some pictures that he was ready to fight me, or I was having a plan. If you check his ranking, he loses everything. Doesn't have any ranking, so he's just talking nonsense in the social media. Because that loss, I learned a lot from that loss. And if everyone watched the fight, you will see that I was not in a good mood, and I was not Martin Bakole who I am today. And I dislocated my hands, my shoulder, round 5, but that's no excuse. I pushed myself. If you watch that fight, you'll see Billy Nelson try to push me. So I just not accept, and I'll go back to the ring, and I get lost that night. But that's no excuse to Michael Hunter. I always want that fight, day and night. I always want that fight, but I know I will get him one day. Be number 1, because the one is not interesting in that Joshua. If he's not interesting in a WBA regular, so just give up. Maybe I'll ask my lawyer or my team to call the WBA president. Why not to be number 1, or maybe go fight for SPAR?
Were you ever approached for a fight with Anthony Joshua when his opponent fell through with Dillian Whyte, or this upcoming fight? Were you ever approached?
You had Eddie Hearn say he can't take that risk. They never call. They know. That is the reason why I told you that I make mistake of spar them. But that time I need the spar. So it's a big mistake, because I was ready. I was in the UK. Only driving 4 hours to where the venue was. Why they never give me call, because they know I'm a risk to Joshua. Big risk. And Joshua doesn't want that now. Need to, if you watch Joshua, he lose a little bit confidence. He lose himself after losing twice to Usyk. So he need to build up again his career. I think that is what this team are doing.
Have you heard this story about Joshua going to a darkness retreat? Is that something you'd ever do?
No. I had nothing about that.
Okay.
I'm focused. I'm in the camp. I'm focusing to come and in the fight Saturday night. But maybe after the fight, I'll try to see what is going on. But I'm not, to be honest, I'm not online, and I'm not really interested in anything now, except the fight.
There is a story going around that in your spar with Usyk that you stopped him. Can you tell us the truth? What happened in the spar with Usyk?
Ask him. I already said it. I said it in the Sky Sport. It's a big platform channel, and Usyk never come back to say I'm lying. The No, I don't know if you watch Usyk, Anthony Joshua weigh in, and Joshua asked him how was the body shot. Watch that video closely. You will see that that's the truth. Because there was a Bakole, and American boys. They was in the gym when I was sparring Usyk, and after that knockout, I think they called Joshua maybe to tell him that I stopped him in sparring, but he made mistake of telling him on a weigh-in, and people was there, the microphone was there, everyone heard that. Ask him how's the body shot in sparring, so that is the body shot I stopped him. Is it true?
Was it early or was it late?
First round, second round, I think, yeah. And he stopped. It take about 1-2 minutes, restart again. But from that day, the full week, his coach told me to not spar, just use some other guys. So for him to recover.
Were you surprised that happened?
No, I know I'm too strong. I'll stop Usyk. I learned box from my brother who's Saxport. I know how to box Saxport.
Having sparred Fury, having sparred Usyk, does that change your mind, or what is your opinion on how the fight for Undisputed would go?
No, I think Tyson is good. He's got everything that can stop Usyk. On point or knockout, I think Tyson will win because I don't think Usyk will. I don't see him will win the fight against Tyson because Tyson is moving. It's not like Joshua. Tyson has got everything. He's got movement. He's got everything. His feet movement is fantastic. But I don't know. We don't know. But I don't see Usyk win the fight.
Do you see any way for success for Francis Ngannou this weekend?
I won't be surprised if Francis win the fight because everyone knows Francis is tough. But, it's a big mistake he made of pick up Tyson Fury on his debut boxing. But he's a man. He know himself. He believe in himself. But I won't be surprised if he win the fight, but no chance. But, Tyson Fury, I know. And Francis Ngannou MMA turn to boxing. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm seeing the fight go 6-7 rounds. Tyson, just play with Francis Ngannou in the ring.
Martin, I'll leave the final word with you. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. I'm looking forward to seeing your fight this weekend. What happens in the ring between you and Carlos Takam?
If you make mistake of coming in, I'll stop him early. But if not, I'll punish him. Maybe after this fight, you'll retire.
Martin, a real pleasure. Thanks once again. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.